Hello guys, welcome back to Rankers Hub. Today we are going to have one more wonderful session on confusing words. This is confusing words part 2. We already had one session on confusing words. If you haven't watched that video, go watch that video first. Now let us discuss few more words related to confusing words today. The first words that we are going to discuss are aspersion and aspiration, as you can see. Okay, well, let us try to understand the difference between these two. They look kind of similar. What is the meaning of aspersion, first of all? Okay, read this sentence and try to grab the meaning of that word. I don't think anyone is casting aspersions on you, right? What is the meaning of casting aspersions on somebody, right? The meaning of aspersion is to defame somebody. Aspersion simply means to defame somebody. Okay, you use some words to defame the other person. You intentionally do that. I don't think anyone is casting aspersions on you is equals to I don't think no one is trying to defame you. Okay, affect your integrity, right? No one is trying to affect your integrity, or no one is trying to abuse you, no one is trying to criticize you, condemn you, kind of word. Okay, all those words are going to be synonyms of aspersion. That is the meaning of aspersion. Then what is the meaning of aspiration, right? The meaning of aspiration is quite understood to everybody because this is widely used, right? We generally use it with other persons. What do you aspire to be, right? What is the meaning of that word aspire? Aspire or aspiration, the meaning of this word is actually aim. It shows aim of a person or goal of a person, right? What are your goals? Instead of saying what are your aims, what are your goals, I would say what do you aspire to be? What are your aspirations, right? So that is the meaning of aspiration. So read the sentence once. She aspired for the luxurious life. She aimed for the luxurious life. Her goal is to live luxuriously. That is the difference between aspiration and aspersion, right? Aspersion, to defame somebody, condemn somebody, criticize somebody. What is the meaning of aspiration? Aspiration is to aim or goal. Let us move to the next pair of words that we have. Alteration and altercation. As you can see, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please go and subscribe to the channel right now. Okay, right, see guys, alteration, altercation, the only difference between the words is actually C, right? Alteration, altercation. Well, one word is very popular and very often used in day-to-day lives, guys. That is alteration. What is the meaning of alteration? Alteration is actually formed with alter. We already know the meaning of alter. Alter is to change or modify, right? Alter is to change or modify. Similarly, making alteration simply means to change or modify something. So this is quite easy to understand. We'll try to understand this one. Okay, and difference between these two. There is no alteration in my school schedule, right? There is no change in my school schedule. This is very easily understood. Alteration is equals to change or modification. Now what is the meaning of altercation? What is the meaning of altercation, guys? Altercation is actually a verbal fight. It is actually a verbal fight. You try to abuse somebody. Okay, if two people are fighting with each other, not with hands, not using any weapons, but they are abusing each other actually, right? One person is abusing the other person. They are fighting but verbally, right? They are fighting verbally. So generally verbal fights are referred using a word called altercation, right? It could be the similar synonym of abusing, right? You try to abuse the other person and he also does the same, right? So altercation is a verbal fight, right? Use defamatory words or abusing words while having an argument, right? A simple, there was an altercation between our neighbors. That means they were involved in a kind of fight which is actually involving abusing words. They are scolding each other. So the altercation is very easy to understand. So the difference is alteration is to change or modify. Altercation is to have a verbal fight or abuse the other person. This is the difference between these two words. The of words that we have with us are beneficial and beneficent. Okay, what is the difference between these two? They kind of look similar to each other, right? Beneficial and beneficent, but the meaning is different, guys. What is the meaning of beneficial? Read the sentence and try to grab the meaning of it. This course will be beneficial for all the students. Well, we use the word beneficial a lot of times, right? The meaning of beneficial is just advantageous. What do I mean by saying this? This course will be beneficial for all the students, useful for all the students, advantageous for all the students. So that is the meaning of beneficial. It is used, right? What is the meaning of beneficent then? We don't generally use this word, guys. The meaning of the word is quite different. Beneficent, if I say a person is beneficent, generally beneficent is an adjective. Okay, it shows quality of a person. What is the meaning of beneficent? If I say a person is beneficent, he is actually a human person. He is actually a humane person. Quality is humane person or German person, philanthropic person. Okay, a person who always tries tries to help the other person, okay, who thinks of doing good to the other person, right? So such kind of person, generally we say charitable persons are beneficents, okay. Beneficent person is a charitable person who always thinks about the charity of helping other persons, right? Thinks about the good, doing good to the other people. The earlier legend knows Minos as a beneficent ruler. I'm talking about a ruler called Minos. What kind of a ruler was he? He was a beneficent ruler who is actually very involved in doing charitable things, okay, who always helps the other person. So what kind of a person is beneficent person? A humane person or a German person, philanthropic person, right? Beneficial, being advantageous or useful, and beneficent, humane, German, philanthropic. That is the difference between these two. The next pair of words we have are beatific, the first one, and the second one is be. See guys, be attitude is written here. Often guys, people generally don't pronounce this word properly. They say beatitude, which is not correct. It is actually be attitude. It is often mispronounced. Observe the pronunciation also. It is not beatitude, it is beatitude. Beatitude, that is correct. Now see, what is the difference between these two? Beatific, beatitude. Okay, right. Guys, what is the meaning of beatific? Read this sentence once, grab the meaning of that word immediately. Persons with great souls are always in a beatific state of mind. What is the meaning of beatific? Beatific state of mind. Guys, beatific state is state of happiness, state of extreme happiness, state of joy. You can say state of joy or state of being ecstatic. I can say being ecstatic or being state of joy is mentioned anyway. Being happy, extremely happy. Okay, so when you want to say a person is in a state of extreme happiness, you can say he is beatific. He is in a beatific state. Okay, beatific is extremely happiness or ecstatic state or being in a state of joy. Now see, person with great souls. If a person is with a great soul, that person will always be in a beatific state of mind. The meaning is he will be in a ecstatic state of mind, in a peace state, happy state, right? And then what is the meaning of the word beatitude, right? Now, the meaning of the word beatitude is kind of related to religion, guys. It is a religious word. Guys, beatitude is a state of blessedness. It is a state of blessedness. Now to understand this word better, guys, I'll give you the meaning of this word in Hindi. See, the meaning of beatitude is simply means to moksha. मोक्ष प्राप्त करना होता है beatitude. Okay, moksham in Telugu. See, beatitude, the state of blessedness. So understand the meaning of this word here. To feel the beatitude, do something without selfish motive. Okay, right. What is the meaning of this word? To feel the beatitude, to feel that extreme level of blessedness, do something without selfish motive. Okay, without thinking about yourself. Try to help the others to feel that moksha, right? That is the meaning of beatitude. So two beautiful words, beatific, beatitude. Beatific means to ecstatic state, very joyful state, whereas beatitude means state of blessedness. So let us move to the next pair of words. The first one is canvas. As you can see, canvas, right? The second one is canvas, right, with double S. Well, what is the difference between these two words? First word canvas was used in the sentence. Go through the sentence. Don't wear canvas clothes, right, as they are not comfortable. What is the meaning of canvas? Guys, it is very simple. It is very simple. Canvas is a type of cloth. It is a type of cloth. Now it is not a smooth cloth. It is not a smooth cloth. It is actually a coarse cloth, guys. Okay, a type of cloth which is not smooth, which is actually coarse one, rough one. Okay, so a type of cloth is actually mentioned using canvas. So don't wear canvas cloths or coarse cloths or rough cloths. Okay, that's what the meaning of word is. Very easy to understand. Then what is the meaning of this word? You have to get this one. What is the meaning of canvas, right? Canvassing. Well, generally it is used in news channels a lot. See guys, political parties started canvassing for their candidates. What is the meaning of this word canvassing, right? Now see guys, the word canvassing simply means to campaign. Simply means to campaign. Okay, campaigning. What is the meaning of the sentence then? Political parties started campaigning for their candidates for the votes, right? So the meaning of canvas, it's canvas or canvassing is to campaign. Okay, campaigning or propagating, right? They reached out to the candidates, right? Now see, propagate is also kind of word. Campaigning is also kind of word. Now in the sense of penetration also you can use it. Okay, now they try to penetrate to their candidates, right? Now that is the meaning of the word canvas, right? So the synonyms goes like campaigning, propagating, or penetrating, right? Now what is the meaning of canvas? Canvas is a coarse cloth. Canvassing or canvas is actually it gives a sense of campaigning, right? Used generally in a political terms, right? I hope you you understood the concept of part 2. We have discussed several confusing words today. Similarly, we have discussed part 1 also. If you haven't checked that video, go check it. And there are other videos also available in the description. Links are mentioned. Okay, if you are interested, you have to go and watch that videos also, right? Subscribe to the channel. And if you need any other videos, if you need help on the any other aspects in the grammar or vocabulary, mention them in the comment box below.
Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, share and subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon for further notifications. Download the Rankas app now for full courses.